Hello everyone, it's Story here. So yes, my hair is red now. I decided that I wanted to do a full modern witchy vibe for this fall, and I think I'm achieving it, honestly. This video is going to be very different than what I've been doing before, and more focused on writing, and different from like my vlogs, which are not specifically writing, but are themed around it, about me as a writer and the life of a writer. This one is actually gonna be me writing, and I decided that I miss writing fiction. I've been writing script for a while, and I do RPing, but it's not quite the same as strictly fiction writing. So I decided, since I have all these books, and I was really inspired by a fiction workshop that I had gone to when I was at my school, and I'm gonna just pick a book at random and open to a random page, and then I'm gonna write based off of one sentence that my eyes first happen upon. Then I'm going to write for 10 minutes. The first step is, how am I going to decide without being very partial about it? Well, I'm gonna take a deck of cards, and I have 9 bookshelves. Well, not total big bookshelves, but I have 2 bookshelves with 9 shelves of books on them. And I'm gonna take, these are Dragon Age Inquisition cards, for the record. So just for reference, this is what they look like. Ooh. There we go. They're pretty awesome. So I'm gonna shuffle them up, and then I'm going to pick one at random, and that will decide the shelf that I go on. And I'm just gonna randomly pick a book off of that shelf. This one. 2. I'm gonna go on the second shelf, which is right behind me, and pick a book at random. So I have The Peoples of Middle-earth by J.R.R. Tolkien. Do this and stop. And so his sentences are very long, so I'm gonna pick up until this semicolon, which is, the learning of the loremasters was available to all who were interested. So that is going to be a prompt, and I have my phone to do a timer on, and we're gonna get to writing. I have my timer. Begin. So I have completed, I have almost 2 pages of writing. Now, once more, the book that I used was The Peoples of Middle-earth by J.R.R. Tolkien. The prompt that I picked, and I kind of wish I kept the page open, was, the learning of the loremasters was available to all who were interested. So, without further ado, this is short enough that I'm gonna just read it. She hadn't really believed her cousin when he told her the plan. Sarah figured he'd do what he always did, chicken out on the way. However, the closer they got to the City of Towers, the more nervous she became. It wasn't really a city of towers, more like a large piece of property with 4 towers within the center. If it wasn't the creepy vibes that kept her peers away, it was the loremasters within. Magic wasn't looked down on in Sita. It was revered. There were very few who didn't wish to one day study in the City of Towers. Sarah McField was one of them. She didn't want the troubles of magic. Her family already was dealing with the historical embarrassment of the one time an uncle permanently turned himself into a pig. No one who tried could turn him back, and those who could refused to help. The loremasters who lived and studied in the City of Towers always seemed ostentatious to her. Sarah preferred order and calm, very unlike her cousin Maranth, who was now scaling the wooden steps built into the hills that led up to their destination. "Why are we doing this?" she moaned. She moaned, her legs not yet long enough to comfortably climb the steps. "I told you, I received a letter from the loremasters inviting me for tea and talk." "More like brainwashing," she muttered. He ignored her, unperturbed by the branches that grew too wide for the path. By the time their eyes came upon the first towers, Maranth's excitement could be felt. That's what I have. This is fun. I'm actually going to really enjoy doing this. So I don't know how often I'll do this. I kind of do want to do this once a week, because not only is it good for me mentally to have fun with writing, but also it's really good to actively keep writing more. And even though most of what I write is script writing or screenwriting, it is always nice to continue doing fiction writing because I do eventually want to go back to that once this project is done. Again, thank you for watching, and as always, I put up videos every Thursday and Sunday, and I have a Patreon. If you could check that out and subscribe, it would be really awesome. I do like monthly pictures of my dogs, and I do really fun stuff on there. I'm gonna go watch some Ghost Adventures now. This was really fun. See you all later.